This is gonna be the beginning of all our videos.
Yo.
Talk about.
What the hell are we talking about? Let me see. Okay, it's fine. I mean, I was close, but whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what's the topics? What was just talking about?
We got so many topics.
We was talking about. Okay.
We finishing the same conversation?
We can. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Exposed Thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Cashmere.
Armani.
This is us revamping.
Yes, the TNL show. Formerly the TNL
known
show.
as the TNL show or the L&T show.
Either way was fine.
Yes.
You know.
It's been what, 8 years?
It has not been 8 years.
According to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, those videos were uploaded 8 years ago.
I don't believe this.
It's wild. Okay. So I figured we should start with the first video that we did and revisit that topic to see if it's different now, 8 years later. Okay. So first video, you guys can go back and watch it. We'll put it somewhere.
Yeah, because Cash was trying to just delete everything.
Yes, delete. The glow up is real, honey. The glow up is real.
Cash ain't had no hair when we started.
Neither one of us. I had no hair. I was still smoking cigarettes. This skin was sunken in and not glowing like it is now. Okay, so but the first video was lesbians versus trans men, specifically the masculine lesbians, studs, butches, bull daggers, whatever they wanted to be called.
AGs.
Yes.
Aggressive girl for some of y'all that don't know, because that's like a New York thing.
Okay.
AG,
yeah, so I remember back then it being like this underline or this unspoken beef between the two. And I asked Armani if he felt like it was still that way now. And you said yes, but not as much.
Yeah, I believe it still exists. I think it's at a lower level. Like before, what would you say, 8 years ago? I think it was at a high level. Like you would see people posting, like a lot of lesbian identified people are posting so many negative things about trans men specifically. It's like, yo, like what's the beef? You know, so I think that yes, it is still there. But I think that it has died down a lot. And I think it's that way for many reasons too. That it has died down for many reasons. I
mean, I feel like back then, for me personally, it was something that was still fresh and new, that I was still learning, you know, the different, I don't want to say types, but the different processes or the different transitions that each person can have. And I think like for being a lesbian and in a lesbian community, you get a lot of bisexual women, and I think it was a new thing for them. So they was just like, you know, they was having what they used to. And now it's like, well, what about me? So
what?
You know, I mean, I think
what were they used to?
Men.
Okay.
Yeah, like so now it's like, oh well, I might as well. Yeah, me.
Okay.
I think that was a huge factor in it. I think also it was the thin line between the two of a masculine center, cis lesbian, and then a trans man. Like it was a very thin line between the two, where it was like, people already think we want to be boys. I'm speaking like about lesbians. Like they already think we want to be boys, and now they clearly have this group. Not want to be boys. Not want to be boys.
Don't be doing.
But that's like now they clearly have this group, and it's like, see, told y'all. Like it's one of those things. So I think back then it was just the world was also adjusting to it being so much out in the open and, you know, exposed to it. Pun intended.
Ashley to go to bed. Even though trans people and, you know, non-binary people, there's a whole other subject title that we'll get on eventually too. But even though, because, and I say that really quick because some trans men specifically also identify as non-binary trans men. Again, a whole nother topic that
still learning.
Because language, the thing is, language is forever evolving, right? Like, and so it's kind of like when we think we got the hang of everything, here comes something else. I get it. Believe me, I was like, oh my god, but we gotta kind of grow with the times, you know, or get left behind, be stuck in your ways, you know. But yeah, people also acted as if trans people never existed when they've existed throughout the course of you know, of time, of humans. And so I think language is ever evolving, and it helps people learn along the way, like, okay, but the problem is you've seen us, you know, everywhere you interact with us, you know, school, work, wherever, your family, but sometimes you don't have these terminologies for these people, or they're not even aware of them themselves. I wasn't aware of the term trans until I was 14, you know, but I've known who and what I was without all this language since 5, you know. So it was a big thing. And also, I think I mentioned this on the video before, but if I haven't, I'm going to say it now. Not all, but a lot of trans men, including myself, some of us have hidden within the lesbian community.
I think you did say this.
Right, until we felt safe enough or strong enough or whatever, enough of something to be like, okay, I'm ready to live in my truth. I'm ready to socially transition, to medically transition, or whatever it was for them for their journey. I was one of them, and I can really only speak for myself, is that I hid within the lesbian community. Although I didn't use the word lesbian to identify myself much, I know that I used that community, and am ever grateful for the lesbian community for you for momentarily being my safe space until I could live in my truth. And so I think that's also, and again, I think I spoke on that before, I think that's also one of the reasons why some lesbians envy us and or dislike us, because of that. You know, because it makes other people look at you, like you said, oh, like we want to be boys, you know. So
I know. I remember, like, back then my issue was, like, I felt like when I was in certain spaces, I was fighting for my identity as a lesbian. Like, you know, they automatically want to call me him, or they automatically, oh, that's my boyfriend. No. No. Sorry, man.
Cash was my boyfriend.
Sorry, man. Yes, this is a whole lady right here. But also, I think, yes, I am. Also, I think back then, I was young. I was just trying to fit in, and fell underneath the, like, you know, I'm gonna allow them to call me whatever, because I want to be down. I want to be accepted. I want to be in these spaces. So I think that was a thing for me personally. I can't speak for everybody else. I think that was an issue for me, like, battling for them to accept me as a lesbian, like in certain spaces where there was, like, trans men and women, and, like, just being in those spaces and wanting to be identified as a lesbian. It was just like, no, like, if you hanging with us, you one of us. And it's like, no. Like, no, like, I literally had somebody, like, dump me because I didn't want to transition. So it was just like,
time out, hold on. Somebody broke up with
you
because you didn't want to transition, because you, first of all, had no desire to
right.
You don't feel
right. That ain't me. Like, and, like, I don't know why they thought I would, or if I was giving off that vibe, but yeah. So,
so from day one, Cash, I swear, like from day one of me and Cash, like, you know, hanging out, like after being, you know, doing business together, like from day one of us hanging together in all the spaces that we had ever been in together, people would always say, "Oh, where he at? Where's Cash?" And I'd be like, it's she.
That's what I'm saying. Like they automatically assume because we together, then I mean, I might as well be trans too. But that was never the case. That was never the case. And I remember just accepting it for a long time, and then once I started, you know, being like, you know what, I really don't like this. I don't like to be addressed this way. I want to be yes. I want to be Cashmere. I want you to respect my pronouns just like you want me to respect yours. So I think.
Speaking of which, what's your pronouns? Cashmere?
My pronouns are she, her.
Okay. And mine is he, king. You know,
King.
You y'all heard.
First of all, you ain't never told me you identify as king.
Yes, it's a thing that something I had to hide because I didn't want people to get the wrong impression. Like, oh, you think you better than? I don't think I'm better than anybody, but do I think I am of royalty or I think highly of myself in some ways? Yeah, because I struggle with confidence I still struggle with my confidence.
Okay.
But thank you. But also, truthfully, in different spaces, people started addressing me as that, just like they were addressing you as he. They were addressing me as Ken. I'm wait.
Like that.
Yeah, you see, you know, and then so I started to be like, you know what, I'm gonna own that. I you know, so yeah. But you see, now y'all know our pronouns. You see, listen, it might change in a week. It ain't, but you know.
But
pronouns
so change. Yeah, I was gonna say. So, what do you say to people who constantly feel like people are confused? They can't make up their mind because they constantly changing their pronouns and how they want to be identified.
What do I say to the person or other people who feel like, okay, this you doing too much? You going who?
I'm just saying, like in general, people have those opinions or think that way. Saying, what would
let
you
me
say?
laugh first because I tell y'all why I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh first because for a very brief moment. When I say brief, I mean maybe like a month. I was one of those people that was like, okay, y'all gotta stop. I was annoyed, like, because I had specifically like non-binary friends and a few people that identified as trans, but then they detransitioned. So I had a few of these people around me, and it's like, all right, in the summertime, call me this, but then by fall, oh, I'm actually this. You stressing me out because then come the new year, now you something, and it's like, however, I had to understand, I had to take a step back and look in the mirror with me and realize that, again, just like language, we are ever evolving. If you're not evolving, you're not growing, like you stuck, you know what I'm saying? And so I had to realize that, just like you didn't know that king was one of my pronouns, it took a while for me to affirm that. And then now to tell people that. So sometimes like we figure out who we are, or we are figuring out who we are. Okay. And then we have to be able to vocalize that to other people and give them time to process and to try to learn to respect us in the way that we're asking them to. That goes with pronouns, with a person's gender. People get married all the time, change their last name. You're like, oh, I'm not this anymore, I'm that. People change jobs all the time. You change your hair. We are all in, and I wanted to make sure I said this too on our platform, that we are all in transition daily. Ooh. Everybody is in transition. I want y'all to hear that. We are all in transition. If we are growing, if we are evolving, we are all in transition. And so we change things about ourselves, whether it's our environment, your hair, you get married, whatever it is, you have a child, whatever it is, we are all going through different transitions in our lives. And it's up to us to affirm our own personal transition and our own journeys, and then be vocal to people around us so that they can learn how to address us. They can learn how to respect us and love us, and learn how to coexist together. if we can't do that, then we gonna keep this world gonna keep being the toxicity that it is. You know. Yeah, so I say to people when to go back to Cash's question, to people who feel like, oh, people changing pronouns too much and you doing this and you do, be patient. Mm-hmm. Be kind to people. I always tell y'all that. Be kind to people, right? Give people grace. And also, maybe you personally, if you are one of those people who feel like, oh, y'all always doing too much, maybe you need to take a step back and look in the mirror and look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you're telling other people that they're doing too much and that they're actually evolving and they're finding themselves. You might not be, which is why you feel like, okay, this is too much. Is it? You need to take a step back and you need to look in the mirror and figure out who you are. That's what I got to say.
Okay, preach, King. Preach, King. Let's go. No, I agree. I agree with constantly always evolving. I mean, I never like shied away from just she, her. So
and that's fine.
I mean, the only title that changed for me was mom.
Yes.
Cash
hat baby.
Yes,
that's our baby.
Yes, I have a beautiful little girl. That's what you guys have missed in the last 8 years. She about to be one. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Time was by fast. But yeah.
If y'all catch Cash crying randomly, it's because of that.
It's going too fast. But no, I do agree. I do agree that we are constantly evolving. I agree that people have or should be respected of whatever wishes they have, as long as it's not interfering in anybody else's life or harming anybody else. So, I mean, if tomorrow you want to be queen instead of king, I'm here for it, okay? So, so yeah, I'm all aboard on it. But I don't know, just circling it back, I guess there's still underlying, you know, I don't say beef, but there's still some. I don't think it's as like it's definitely not as thick. The tension between the two are not as thick as before. I feel like because we have all evolved and learned and been able to understand. For me, understand more of like where you guys come from, like. You know, not that it's not just a thing or a fad or phase at the time. Like, it's not just a trend. That's the word I was looking for. It's no longer just a trend. Y'all here. Y'all ain't going nowhere. And it's a clear understanding that there is a difference.
Period.
There is a difference between the two. And what you like. So you want to date who you want to date. But for all means, just respect the person as they come, basically, or as they are coming to you, whether they come this way today and this way tomorrow. Like, so, I think we've come a long way, though, as 8 years since that conversation, and I'm proud of us as a community. As a community, I'm proud of us.
No, seriously, like it's important. It's detrimental to the growth and the evolution of humanity. Like, people have to learn how to coexist together. Like, do away with all these biases or what you think you know about somebody. Like, for a person to say, oh, I hate all queer people. How you ain't never met me? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can and when I say queer, I mean the entire LGBTQ plus community. That's my shorter way of saying LGBTQIASS.
Not the alphabet.
Okay, not or as people call us, the alphabet. Yeah, alphabet.
The alphabet game.
But yeah, I really dislike when people feel like you hate an entire group of people. Have you met all of us? Did we all do something to you? No. So how the hell can you dislike an entire group of people when you don't even know all of them? You haven't had any interaction with them. They've done nothing to you but be themselves. That's a whole nother thing. How the hell are you gonna hate a person for being themselves? What?
Yeah, it's because you can't. They scared to be themselves. So
I ain't scared. I mean, do I still get nervous? Like in certain public settings, or even being online with a lot of things. And just to clarify to y'all, the show stopped because of me. Okay, because I'm not a stealth person, meaning I don't hide my transness, but I didn't want to lead as a person that is like a what's it called, public speaker with my trans identity. Like I want y'all to know about my art, know about me and all these other things, and then learn that part of my identity that, oh, he's trans, you know. So just so y'all know.
I thought it was because you moved.
No, it was that.
Oh,
but also because I moved, it was harder for
us. All this new stuff about him today.
But that's what this show is all about. Okay. You know, like transparency. You know, yeah, because people been asking, like, well, why did y'all stop when y'all gonna go? It was because of me. It was because of me.
I didn't say it's all because of you, but I mean, you definitely moved. You definitely. I guess you were battling this issue, which I didn't know about. Who knows what I was going through at the time? Like,
we're gonna dig into cash like next time.
There's a lot moving parts there.
A lot
of moving parts.
A lot. But yeah, we gotta learn to coexist together. And honestly, I think there should be more dialogue, more healthy dialogue between you know, the lesbian community, all the lesbians, but specifically the masculine center lesbians and trans men. I think that we need to have more healthy dialogue. I know that there are plenty of trans men and lesbian duos like Cash and I that are best friends, you know. Cash and I are best friends, you know. In case y'all didn't know that, we best friends.
I didn't know by now.
Yeah. But I know that there are quite a few duos like that out there in the world that exist, but I feel like there needs to be more like group sessions or, you know, groups online or whatever for people to have healthy dialogue and to do away with the beef. Again, I feel like it has lessened, but I know that it still exists, you know, and I've noticed that because at least in LA, so I live in LA now, that's another thing that then changed. I noticed in LA, a lot of lesbians feel left out. They feel erased. You know, I don't know if you've ever felt like that, Cash, here on the East Coast.
I'm old now, so I don't know what the lesbians do there at all.
Cash, they had a baby and she old all of
I'm a mother now. Like, I don't know what the lesbians out here feeling, okay? If you ask me, I feel like, I don't feel like I've been erased. I do feel like there's not as many lesbian spaces.
Okay.
Like there used to be before. Like where it was like lesbian parties. I feel like there's definitely queer parties. There's definitely gay men parties. But where it was just like ladies' night, like, or you know, I think that has definitely dropped since. Yeah, I mean, I don't know when the last time I was able to just be like, oh, just going out where it's just going to be lesbians, like, so.
Now, can I ask you a question too? I knew we want to end this soon, but can I ask you a question? So when you say that, and because I want clarification, but I'm quite sure some people want that. And this is also a post I saw online. So a few weeks ago, I saw a post about a pool party that happening in LA, and it said that it was a lesbian space, but then it said it's open to other women and femme-identified folks and trans men. Now, before I could ask that, because I like to ask for other friends, not for myself, that I know will attend these things, somebody put up a comment and was like, when can we get back to having lesbian spaces that are only for lesbians, cis and trans lesbians? So still cis and trans women who identify as lesbians, which I like, you know, cool, y'all inclusive of trans women because they are women, right? But not saying that, but saying that this is not really an event or a space for other identified folks. That's okay. So when you say you haven't been to events like that, you know, or maybe you'll go eventually, you know, if there is one, what do you mean by that? Do you mean only cis lesbians, or do you mean like cis and trans lesbians, or like what specifically?
I mean, back in the day, it used to just be lesbians, like cis lesbians.
Okay.
I not saying, well, from what I know.
Okay.
I don't, that was what the party catered to. Mm-hmm. Was it other people who identify as other things in there? Probably. Mm-hmm. But for the majority of it, it was a space for cis lesbian women. So yeah, there haven't been too many events like that in a very long time. But it's also like, because everything's just so colorful nowadays. It's so colorful. It's so colorful nowadays.
It's a rainbow?
Yes. It's like nowadays, you almost feel weird if it doesn't have a little bit of everything in it. That makes sense. Okay. Like, I would want it to be catered to lesbians, whether it's cis or trans, but it would feel weird I think it would feel weird nowadays if it was just like no trans men in there, because normally people, you hang out with your friends, your whole crew come out. Yes. So and my crew is very diverse.
Because I can't go everywhere you can go, but.
So if I'm coming out with my crew, you would expect that. So I think that's the whole thing. But I was just saying, I don't know what lesbians do now. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know when the last time I've been to a party. I need to come outside.
Oh God! Listen, y'all gonna go somewhere. I'll go up to the door with you, but I'm out. Oh my God! I used to be really wary of that too. Like in the beginning part of like the medical part of my transition, I used to side. I told you it was a brief moment where I was like that judgy person, and I would be like, why the hell do all these lesbian events got all these trans men here? Like, what are you doing?
But you also said you hid in the lesbian community, so
I did.
How would you judge them?
Because at this point, I was living in my truth as a trans man, as a man, but as a trans man, and I was affirming that, and excuse me, and so I wasn't going into those spaces anymore because a lot of it has to do with society and unlearning things, right? So I had to unlearn that. Well, just because I'm affirming myself being a trans man doesn't mean I can't be in a space with you if it's open for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's like that pool party I mentioned, like it's lesbian specific, but it's open to having trans men. Like I would just side out like, well, if y'all men, why is y'all? But again,
because they going where the ladies at.
But the point is, if it is a lesbian space, why are these men here? They are trans men nonetheless, but they are trans men. And again, this was years ago. This was over 10 years ago in my mind, because everything was so fresh. I'm like, okay, well, I'm a man. I need to go in spaces where it's inclusive of men, or you know what I'm saying? Like, but again, I had to unlearn things. If it's a lesbian space it's simply for lesbians, I'm not going. That's just, I'm not, because you're saying that this is for people who identify as a lesbian. I'm not a lesbian. Excuse me, I need some water. I know that there are some trans men, this probably gonna shock the hell out of y'all. There are some trans men that identify as lesbian. I'm not. That ain't me. Because the definition of a lesbian is what? Women that are attracted to other women and that date other women, correct? I can't tell nobody how to identify, but I am not a trans man that identifies as a lesbian, because then that's me affirming a womanness. No. No, you know. But anyway, all that to say, if there are events happening and it says that it's for lesbians, cis and trans, or just cis, whatever, I'm not going. I'm not.
You're not gonna be my wingman.
No, I can't. Why am I going? Why they gonna look at me and be like, why is he in here?
Not necessarily.
They might not. You're right.
But that's like me going to a gay bar.
No, that's different.
How is it different?
Because we do it all. Because all the first of all, I hate when people say gay pride, gay bar. No. It's queer bar. Anyway. Y'all know what I mean. These are queer bars for all of us, right? Now, if it is a gay bar, and by gay they clearly mean gay men, yeah, you're not coming with me.
Oh, I'm coming. I'm in there with the gays.
Oh my God. You didn't come. I mean, if I'm typically I'm the type of person that I will probably call this place if it's a bar, if it's an event, whatever, and be like, hey, how inclusive are you, or is this strictly for
you calling ahead of time?
Yeah, because if you're going with me and you are a lesbian, you are a woman, I don't want you to feel out of place, or unsafe.
I've been put out of better places.
You know what? The point is,
no, I get it. Okay, that makes sense.
First of all, as a woman, but as my best friend, I'm gonna make sure that you are safe. I'm not gonna say, "Hey, Cash, let's go to this place, this gay bar." But I know that this place, I done called them and confirmed that this place is for gay men only. I'm not gonna ask you to go because now I'm putting you in harm's way. That's just like if you go to somewhere and you're like, "Oh, it's Outfest weekend and it's a lesbian event, but I'm gonna take you in." No, why would you do that to me? I might be okay in that space, but I don't want to feel like I'm out of place or specifically like I'm invading a space where it's not for people like me. You know what I'm saying? And people do that all the time, to each their own. But I also think that people should stop doing that, especially because, like I said, there's been a lot of lesbians that feel erased and they feel like they don't have their own spaces anymore. And I respect that. I respect that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, what else you got? We good?
Yeah, I think, guys, leave your comments. Let us know your opinion. Do you think there's still a beef? Are you beefing with somebody that you want to unbeef? Let us be your mediator.
Who we gonna mediate this?
That's what the title is. We debate, mediate, and educate.
I knew that.
But yeah, like, subscribe, share, comment.
Yes. And keep tuning in, because listen, we are back. We ain't going anywhere. I done made up my mind. I'm okay. We ain't going nowhere. Well, the posts gonna come when they come. Yeah. Give us grace as far as when we posting these videos. We on opposite sides of the country. Okay, yes. I'm 3 hours behind, Cash. You get it when you get it. Okay, turn your notifications on. How about that?
Yes, that's why you gotta subscribe.
Okay.
Subscribe.
Yeah, do that. Click all the things. Do all the things you gotta do. Keep tuning in. Keep supporting us. And we back. We miss y'all. We know y'all missed us. We appreciate y'all.
You messed up my food. You messed up my food.
Oh, we know we too.
I don't know why I did it. It just came